I mean, the piece didn't cut into the skin very far, but it turned at a real sharp right angle, and that's what was creating the problem.
Okay.
So the whole solution here is, get the side out, get it feeling better, but let's try to figure out why this nail is thickened up. And if it looks like it's a fungal infection, treat that so that when this thing grows out, roughly in about a year, you have a reasonably normal looking nail and you don't have to fight this over and over again. So in essence, just get to the root of the problem.
Can this get spread to other people too?
The fungus can. It's by contact. It's not an easy infection to start, but it's hard to get rid of once you start it. So yeah, it can. As long as people are, generally clean with their hygiene. The same toenail clippers you use shouldn't be used with anybody else.
They are.
So,
Because he's got one toe, I guess his little toe that's doing the same thing as what my big toe's doing.
Yeah, I wouldn't use the same toenail clipper because it can be passed in that way. And just make sure what you use, clean it off, and when you use it again, you won't spread it to other toenails.
Okay, honey, your foot will get soaked and you better put them away.
Throw them in the garbage.
Is there any over-the-counter stuff you can buy for it?
That works for the fungus? No, most of those things you hear about don't have enough evidence that they work. No, but I'm actually just squirting it out.
I wouldn't be able to feel it anyway.
I could poke that right through her toe and she wouldn't even know.
I can't feel nothing, Isaac, right now in that toe.
What happens if you poke it through her foot?
Then
Where it's not now. If it's where she still has a feeling, then
I
it'll
have
hurt.
feeling in my foot. I just don't have feeling in my big toe.
So I can punch it?
Do you want me to punch you? Hey, nice child.
Mom, it looks like spam inside of it.
Looks like spam.
Like
So
dark,
you're gonna think of spam from now on in my toe?
like
You know,
dark
what
spam.
spam stands for? You ever had spam?
They love
Do
spam.
you? SPAM. It says stuff posing as meat. That's what it means.
But it tastes good fried, huh?
Oh, yeah. You could see it like moving in your food. What if you just like pull a big chunk of meat up?
A big chunk of meat?
Yeah.
Because your mom really likes being referred to as meat.
They don't care.
You could like hear a little squishing sound. Like,
Okay.
this ever happens to me, I'm still gonna record it. Look at that.
Like the guy in the YouTube video that was recording his own toenail being removed.
Yeah.
When would it come down to actually having a toenail completely removed?
As a last resort.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's because the wound, you do the same kind of process here, but you do it for the entire toenail, and it takes a long time to heal.
Is there blood now?
A little bit. You'd think it would heal up in the same time. It doesn't. It takes longer for it to heal. It hurts more, and it changes the shape of the toe. So unless it's really necessary, I do it as the last resort. Why? I just kind of, the way I think is, well, let's fix the problem. Take the nail out, get you happy here, and then let's get the fungus fixed, and then it grows out, and you have a normal nail.
Fungus? Where's the
Otherwise
fungus?
It'll come back the same exact way.
If you take it off and let it regrow, it will.
Okay.
Smell that, Isaac.
Oh, Mom, imagine if you were gonna if you could feel it.
Then it wouldn't be happening.
No.
That would
It's numb before we do that.
Mom, that would burn.
Yeah, we don't want to poke your mom with something that's almost 1100 degrees.
Yeah,
on the
before
tip of that.
before I saw that thing, I was like, why does it smell like smoke in here? Then I look at it, I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's just a matter of trying to cauterize the little end of it right here where the nail was growing into the end of the skin. It gets a little irritated, so I've scraped that out.
Okay.
And if you don't cauterize it there, when you take that little brown green tourniquet off, it bleeds really well. So. but it looks pretty good there. So, like I said, we've taken that away. What'll happen is that the nail, when it flattens out, your toe will look much better. But there is no need to take the rest of the nail off unless we get to the point where we've tried medications and nothing else seems to be helping. Then that would make sense. But until you got to that point, I wouldn't suggest going that far. That's kind of a last resort.
Yeah.
How long does the feeling? Well,
No, it'll come back.
It takes about 2 or 3 hours for that to wear off.
So Mommy, you won't be able to feel your toe.
For a couple of
well,
hours.
and if that ever happens again, we're just gonna like cut your toe off.
No.
So then you're only gonna have 4.
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't come down to that one. Got my toe.
It's whipped cream.
Kind of looks like a whipped cream, doesn't it? Just an antibiotic ointment that goes on there to help. So with this, there's a little routine with some soaks like you've been doing and some antibiotic drops. And I've got a prescription for the drops that I'm going to give you, and then some instructions on how to take care of it. We'll have you start doing that little routine starting tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And you do it twice a day, every day, for 2 weeks.
Okay.
You're going to come back in 2 weeks, check it, and see if it's healed up like it should.
Okay.
But it's out of there. And now in terms of the medication for the fungus, what we would do is we need to get a baseline liver function test from you. And I don't know if you go see your primary care doctor on a regular basis.
I say I'm at least once a year.
Once a year.